So if we want to run JUnit tests and see branch coverage for them easily, we're going to have to use Eclipse. It seems like it's not part of IntelliJ yet, as you can see here. Let's see, how do we do this? First, first clone the repository, then go into Eclipse, go to File, Import, select Maven, existing Maven projects, then click Browse, browse to the directory of the repository that you've cloned, open that. It should import the pom.xml file, finish, then it should be here on the left. Now, what I did was I ran one of these. I right-clicked, clicked Run As JUnit test. I don't know if that's necessary, but after that I was able to go to Run Configurations. So what we are trying to achieve is be able to click this icon in order to run JUnit tests. So I went to Run Configurations. I selected one of these JUnit Run Configurations. Let's take this one, for example. Call it CSC 429 full project test. We'll select Run All Tests in the selected project, package, or source folder. So we'll search for the specific package we're trying to run. We're trying to test basically. We're trying to run these tests basically. So we'll select that. We apply. And I think there's nothing else in the configurations here that we need to change. We could run them right away, but one thing we need to make sure of is, so when you run it right away after changing the configurations, you should see these results on the left, and I don't think you should be able to see these results on the bottom. These don't appear when you run the JUnit tests the way we just did. But they will appear when you click this icon. So when you click this icon, it will run one of these like top run configurations. Just go to Organize Favorites. Make sure that the configuration we just created is in there, and remove whatever else is in there. Okay. Now, when we run that configuration, we should see the results at the bottom. As you can see, there's a bit of branch coverage that we achieve in the BDMap, and that's because one of these tests basically puts something in the BDMap. That's it. If you're able to see these coverage results, and you're able to affect them by changing the source of the tests, the code of the tests. Let's see, if we remove this, we should have less coverage. Yeah, see, it worked. So if you can achieve that, you're pretty much set to start working on your unit tests and integration tests.